Hello, Cougars, and welcome back to the Harbinger Weekly, and happy Community College Month. We're glad to have you here with us today, so let's jump right into this week's news.
Kashawn Hess, a 23-year-old art student here at ICC and a substitute teacher at Public School District 150, has recently penned a letter titled Cycle of Fulfillment. The document can be viewed in full at our website, icc.harbinger.com. Hess said he wrote this letter in an effort to educate people on what he believes genuine fulfillment looks like, how it operates, and how to ultimately achieve it. Hess condenses the process of gaining fulfillment into 3 steps: live, aspire, achieve. He states that we must first gain the life experience necessary to form a long-term goal through activities and events. Then we can work towards and accomplish these aspirations to ultimately achieve a lasting sense of happiness and satisfaction. This process was inspired by Hess's belief that, quote, everything in the world happens on a cycle, so fulfillment is no different, unquote. It also serves to address an issue he sees with young people searching for fulfillment via unproductive and potentially dangerous means.
Speaking of cycles, the ICC Government Association has recently finished its 2025 executive election. The polls were open to students both online and in person at the East Peoria campus atrium between April 2nd and 3rd from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This year saw little competition between candidates. Esther David was elected as student trustee uncontested, as were Aiden Venz and Arjune Hills to the position of treasurer and vice president, respectively. The position of a secretary did not have a candidate. The only contested office was that of the presidency, with Brooklyn Heron and Scott Jackson campaigning for the position. According to Heron, Scott Jackson won the position.
Moving on to ICC's off-campus elections, the results of the District 514 Board of Trustees competitive election have been revealed. Of the 4 candidates, 2 were voted in: Kim Armstrong, a newcomer to the Board of Trustees, and Gail Thetford, who was running for re-election. Thetford had this to say about her victory, quote, I am excited and honored to have been given the opportunity to serve our students and our community once again as a trustee for Illinois Central College. Thank you for your support, unquote. Armstrong did not respond when we reached out for comment.
Now that the Board of Trustees have had their time in the spotlight, let's take a look at what's happening this week. Tomorrow, Tim Rousseau, a sexual violence survivor, will be sharing about and discussing his and others' experience with sexual violence in the dining hall at the East Peoria campus starting at 2 p.m. Also tomorrow, there is a poetry slam to celebrate National Poetry Month. This event will start at 6 p.m. and take place in the Coffee Lounge, located on the 3rd floor of the academic building at the East Peoria campus. On Wednesday, students will be able to enjoy some sweet treats from the Fashion Club's bake sale, which will be in the student lounge at the East Peoria campus from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And finally, on Thursday, an American Sign Language workshop will be happening in the student lounge at the East Peoria campus from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This workshop was put together by the Unite Club here at ICC, with its goals of teaching participants key signs and phrases from ASL through fun games.
That's all we have for this week, Cougars. Be sure to tune in next time for another episode of the Harbinger Weekly. Or if you want more up-to-date news, check out our website. For sports fans, we also have a sports podcast called Claws Out on Spotify. And if you just want to listen to 2 students explore campus-related topics, check out S&S, also on Spotify.